Welcome to the Christian Success Show, the show that helps you achieve more success in every area of your life. I'm your host, Wes Young. Thank you for joining me today. The Christian Success Show is brought to you by Christian-Success.com. Visit Christian-Success.com to join the community and check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve big success in specific areas of your life. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-Success.com/coach. Now, let's get started with today's show. Today's show is Start Your Side Business in 24 Hours. I talk a lot about starting a side business no matter what you're doing to try to add some extra income and to start something that maybe you can grow to replace whatever your full-time job is and to give you some more financial freedom, more financial success. So many times people think of side businesses and they think that it's going to take a long time, or they get bogged down in all the things that they think they're going to have to do, and sometimes this keeps them from ever getting started. So what I'm going to talk about today is I'm going to give you quite a few different examples, not necessarily that you have to use one of these examples, but to give you some ideas of different side businesses and how you can get them all rolling within 24 hours. So hopefully you can pick some things up here so that even if you're thinking about starting something that I don't talk about today, that you can use something that I do talk about to apply to the side business that you want to start and run. So basically, the reason I wanted to go over Start Your Side Business in 24 Hours is it's time to stop procrastinating and to start taking action. You need to stop waiting for everything to be perfect and just get started. The fact is, the time is never going to be 100% perfect, but that doesn't mean that you can wait around. That means that you have to go ahead and get started and just figure it out along the way. So the first thing you need to do is pick a side business. You can use your own side business, or I'm going to go over a list of possible side businesses now, and then I'm going to go over what the first steps on each of the ones I list here would be to get them started within 24 hours. Now, when I say to get your side business started within 24 hours, some of these you actually can maybe find a customer within 24 hours, but some of them you might need to just get the business started and off the ground, and it might take you a little longer than 24 hours to find a customer or to sell something. But that's okay as long as you get started and start making some progress and get some momentum and then keep taking action. So here's some ideas, and I've talked about most of these, some of them on their own on shows and some of them together on shows, so you can do some more research on some of the older shows. But here they are. Freelancing, any kind of freelancing, freelance writing, freelance web design, freelance graphic design, anything in the freelance area. You can start a blog. You could start a coaching business, or you could start consulting. You could start selling things on eBay, or you could set up and start selling things on Amazon, or for that matter, any of the other popular online marketplaces that let you sell things. You could start a used book business. I ran a used book business for several years as a side business. You could create an online course and start selling online courses. You could start writing a book. You could improve a product, or you could create your own product. Like I say, these are just some ideas. If none of these fit what you want to do, that's fine. But as I go over how to get started within 24 hours with each of these, it'll give you some ideas about how you can get started with something you want to do. Like a freelance business. Basically, as a freelance business, all you really need to do is identify what skill you have that you can sell as a freelancer and find your first customer, and then keep finding more customers. It helps if you have a website, and you can definitely get a website set up within a day and start reaching out and trying to find customers. A lot of these things you might want to have a website for, and it's fairly easy to set a website up nowadays. You need to buy a domain name. I use Namecheap.com. I used to use GoDaddy.com. There are other places you can buy a domain name. You need to set up a hosting account, which I get at the same place where I get my domain. And then you need to set up some software, and I usually use WordPress as the software to run my website. And there's a little learning experience if you've never used WordPress and getting all this set up, but it's fairly simple, and most places have good support. That's why I like GoDaddy and Namecheap, because if I get stuck on something, I can contact support. So that's something you can get started. You can get that up and running within 24 hours. Basically the same thing if you want to start a blog side business. Domain name, hosting for your website, and load WordPress. So basically your cost is the cost of a domain name, which is $10 to $15 a year, cost of hosting $2 to $10 a month. You can buy it by the year also, and WordPress is a free software. And like when you set up your site and you're hosting either through GoDaddy or Namecheap, they in the back end you can figure out how to load WordPress on your site, and then it's ready to go. And then all you do is go to your site and log into WordPress and start building your site out. Coaching or consulting business. Once again, a website would be helpful, but you don't even have to have a website. If you want to start a coaching or consulting business, find out where your potential customers are and start reaching out to them. In the next 24 hours, make it a goal to reach out to 10 different people or businesses, or 20. That's how you get started today. The next thing on the list is eBay or Amazon. In many ways, eBay and Amazon operate the same. As in, if you have products, you can list them on eBay for sale, and a lot of times you can list them on Amazon for sale. When I used to run a used book business as a side business, I sold books on both eBay and Amazon. And we'll talk about that business in just a little bit. But for eBay, the best way to get started is to look around and see things that you have that you don't want anymore. Take a picture of them, sign up for an eBay account, list them for sale. Basically, other than taking a picture and an internet connection, all you really need is a way to accept payments, and PayPal is the most common way, which it's free to set up a PayPal account. Selling on Amazon, pretty much the same, but first you have to see if the item you're selling is already listed on Amazon. If it's not, it's more difficult. You can also create products like books and things like that to sell on Amazon. So eBay and Amazon, basically all you need to do is come up with a product and sign up for an account, find a way to get paid. Amazon will pay directly into your bank account. eBay, the best way is PayPal. So you can get this done within 24 hours. If you want to start a used bookstore, basically you can buy used books for very cheap. Go to yard sales, estate sales, things like that. Look for books where you can buy them in bulk for 25 or 50 cents a piece. A lot of them aren't going to be worth anything, but a lot of them are going to be worth something. Then you basically sign up at eBay or Amazon or one of the other big online booksellers like abe.com, places like that, and then list your books for sale. You can create an online course. Now, you might not be able to get your entire course created within 24 hours, but you can get started. You can figure out exactly what the course is going to be. You can do your outline. You can look for places to sell it. Places online like Udemy, udemy.com is a place you can list courses. There are other places you can list courses also. But you can get started by getting your course outline done. Writing a book, basically the same thing as an online course. If you want to write a book, you go ahead, you get a title, you outline your book, and you get started on it. You can do this within 24 hours. Improve a product. If you see products that you're using now or that are for sale now, and you know a way to improve them, to make them better, get started. Start working on a prototype. Contact someone that can do a mock-up for you or a prototype. The point is to get started, get your plan down and to get started. And your own product basically works the same way. Maybe you're thinking about creating your own product. Reach out to manufacturers that might be able to create it. Start making contacts. See who's got good communication. Get some prices on some prototypes, and then get some pricing on how much it's going to cost you to get them manufactured in bulk. Lead times, things like that. So basically, all of these businesses, all of these side businesses that I went over, you can start and get traction starting immediately. So I challenge you to take control and to get started. If you've been toying around with the idea of a side business, within the next 24 hours, get it started. Get the first step done. And then once that's done, get your next step done and continue. Take the first step right now. You can get a side business started within 24 hours. And then, once your first step, in the next 24 hours, take the next step. Take steps every single day towards building your side business and never quit. I want to sincerely thank you for joining me today. I know that you have plenty of options on how you spend your time, and it's an honor you're letting me help you achieve more success in your life. God bless you. Don't forget to check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve more success in specific areas of your life at Christian-success.com. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-success.com/coach. Have a blessed day.